Oh, oh dear. Well, there goes my
clear right.
my chance at a 0x race. It's kind of following that guy's line in front of me. Not what we want.
Johnson is now in the lead.
Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So we've just finished our first week of the new schedule, done every day that we planned to. I'm really pleased how it's gone actually. The extra stream in and just the 2 recorded videos gone really well, and I've really enjoyed it. So it's definitely made me want to stick to that going forward. And just as a sort of a bonus video, I guess, I fancy doing some Nurburgring races tonight. I thought I'd just record one because they can be quite interesting. You know, you get the odd accident bit pile up, some interesting overtakes. But I just record it on the off chance it's a decent race. But yeah, this combination sort of a bit of reputation just being good for farming safety rating. And don't get me wrong, I've definitely gained some safety rating this week from this combination. But it's good to race on it as well. If you do find yourself in a decent lobby with fairly clean racing people, then you can have some really good racing around here. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. It was just a nice simple race around the Nurburgring. We're obviously starting from the pits because of we didn't have time to sign up for qualifying session, and with this combination it can be an absolute nightmare if you do decide just to start in amongst it. We would have been around, I think we were car number 18, so we'd have basically been in the middle of the pack for sort of turn 1, and that is asking for trouble sometimes in this combination. So anyway guys, I'm going to stop chatting. We're starting for the pits. Let's see how we got on. Right, first challenge then. Here we go. I say first challenge, more like a safety rating grind, but we're going to see how we do. Last race we did doing exactly this. We ended up doing really well. I think we finished towards the front. So we started around sort of similar to where we're going to start now, around 28th, 29th, I think, once we get out of the pits. But yeah, I think we finished maybe top 5. So yeah, if we can repeat that, that will be a bonus. Anyway, I'm not going to make you wait for them to cross the green line. I'll skip forward a bit, and then you can join me when we're just about to leave the pits. Right, and away we go. No doubt, being an MX5 race
Clear. Push, push, push.
around the Nurburgring, there wouldn't be a yellow flag shortly after we get out of the pits. People forgetting what the MX5 is like on cold tyres. So just take it easy for the first sort of, quarter of the lap, and then we're away, ready to go.
Toby, good start. Sheehan is now leading.
It's already bunched up ahead, actually. And no crashes yet. This is not what we want. Normally by now we'll have made up half the grid. But there's still plenty of time. The difficulty is with these races, as I'm sure many of you who do them will know,
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 1.4 seconds.
it's finding that time to overtake.
The gap behind is now decreased to 1.1.
Like this, for example. He's going to obviously try to stop us, like he's entitled to do. Oh. Oh dear. Well, there goes my
Clear right.
my chance at a 0x race. It's kind of following that guy's line in front of me. Not what we want.
Johnson is now in the lead. On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Yeah, my 0x streak at the Nurburgring comes to an end. That was a bit messy, that section though, so we were pushing our luck a bit. Just give these guys some space to get around that corner. Braking a bit more than I normally would, but yeah, I just don't want to end up right behind someone's bumper when there's that many racing up ahead. God, this is going to be tricky getting past these. They're either going to take each other out, or we're going to have hard work getting past them. A nice long straight now. So as I said, this kind of was an unplanned video, but I figured we're not done a Nurburgring video for a long time, so I'll just record this race. And yeah, the one thing about this combination is it is really good for safety rating. The racing though, if you choose to start, you know, not from the pits, and depending on where you are in the split in terms of car number, it can really backfire. Oh man, people lifting off there. So it's so hit and miss. You either...
Yellow flag, keep your way
Oh
to
dear,
back,
this
mate.
looks bad. Well, at least he didn't reverse. God, we have not made up as many positions as I'm used to. This has been far too clean of a race for an MX-5 at the Nurburgring combination. Probably don't need to downshift there, actually. Here we are, YouTube corner.
Gap in front is increasing. It's now 2.1 seconds.
Right, we're sticking with these guys. I thought we were going to be overtaking them, but if anything, their pace is alright. Oh. Oh, I thought we were a goner then. I think his connection was really dodgy, and it kind of worked in our favour. I was just waiting to go off track though. So yeah, somehow survived that.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Right, here we go. Ooh. Nearly a bit of a spin from me there. Went a bit too early to the carousel. Oh man, this guy's got so much damage. Please just hold it together. Don't take me out.
Car left. Clear left.
Man. Yeah, he was... I'd be amazed if he even gets back to the pit, even though he's got a long old straight now. So first lap done, well pretty much, and I'm so annoyed we got that 1x, because that's so unlike me around this track. Yeah, this is really not working out for us in terms of starting from the pits.
Cox, He's leading the race.
It's why I've not done too many of these combinations, because now I'm slowly getting up in terms of iRating, like slowly. The quality of driving is improving, so these start from the pits challenges or safety rating farming things don't work out like they normally would when I was in the sort of really low splits.
P20, 2 to go. Alright, Toby, the next car is Gibson.
That wasn't the guy... No, it can't be. It looks awfully similar, though, in terms of the livery. It can't be, though, even if he towed, surely. Oh, don't need the first. What are you doing, Toby? Right, we need to get a move on, because we need to make up some places. I do not want to lose iRating. That is not the plan. It's certainly not what I thought was going to happen. Going too wide here, this could be a couple of freebies for us.
Yellow flag.
I don't know where that yellow flag was, but probably behind us, because it's certainly nothing ahead. Right, we've got a big old group now. Let's see what we can do.
The gap to Mier behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Oh dear. What's this guy doing? Thought that rejoin from the guy ahead was going to be a bit more of a disaster than that, so backed off. Guy is right behind us now.
Car right. Right side's clear.
There we go. Nice little move to get a couple of
Come on,
places.
Toby. Nicely done. Yellow flag. Caution.
This guy is very close behind us. We'll try and sort of suss him out. See what his pace is like, whether it's worth just letting him go. Somehow got away with that. Like, I've had far lighter contacts than that this week and got 4x, but somehow didn't even register as a warning. Yeah, if he's going to do that, I think we might just let him pass next opportunity. That's what I didn't get about iRacing lately. I thought they'd made the contact system a bit harsher, but looking at that, I was convinced that was going to be a 4x, because it made a fair old whack, and I felt it through the wheel. Yeah, we're up to the dizzying heights of 17th. I'm going to let him go. Not if he's going to be slow about it like that, I'm not. Oh, it's so annoying him having so close.
Clear right. Left
Absolute.
Side. Clear left.
Dude, what is your problem, man?
Ah, Toby, come on, mate, defend your position.
Well, he's someone else's problem now, but what an idiot. Yeah, no idea what his problem was. Obviously, he's keen to get past, but man. Ooh. Oh dear.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Yeah, I'm amazed how clean this race has been in terms of no big pile-ups. Only a few cars have sort of retired. Sebastian, though.
The gap to Jordan behind is now 0.8.
A little bit slow into that corner. He could have us on the straight here. Oh man. So, one lap to go. Look, there is a lot of traffic up ahead. Oh, and a big accident. I don't know if you could see in that video, I don't know the quality, but yeah, a lot of smoke up ahead. Hopefully it's cleared a bit by the time we get past, if there's any cars still on track. Here he comes.
The guy in front is Montior. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Not a lot you can do if you find yourself with someone in... Oh, God, what are you doing, man? What is he doing? Very, very, very careful through that. He's obviously had a couple of bad experiences and didn't want to repeat them.
Okay, Toby, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. P16, one more lap to go.
So yeah, this looks like it's going to be a bit of a mistake. Not only have I not managed to get my 0x that I kind of take heart from each time, but we've also not able to get into that top 10, which normally is a guarantee. Just because of how many accidents you get.
The gap to Jordan ahead is now 1.1.
Our pace, granted, has not been that great this time. So our last lap was an 8:27. I think our first one probably... Well, obviously our first one started from the pit, but yeah, it's not been a quick... I think my record is just under 8:20. which if you look at the times from the quickest guy in this split, guy out in front, 8:14. So we're a good 6 seconds off the leading guys.
Moron, man.
Oh.
What an absolute clown. You're a clown.
Yellow flag.
I think that guy had just towed before we got to it, because it looked like someone went off there. Oh, car did not want to turn then. So somehow we're up to 14th. But that's not on pace, unfortunately. That's all freebies, apart from a move on the last lap.
The gap to Jordan ahead is now 0.8.
Jim, I can literally see him, man. Oh, he took that curb a bit too much there. These Mazdas, you can get away with hitting the curbs more than you can some other sort of stiffer cars,
The next
but
car is Jordan.
it's definitely not a good idea. Not that much, anyway. Oh, no. Man, this has been a bad race for me. We were lucky there that we didn't have anyone right behind us. Just pushing a bit too much there to try and stay on him. So yeah, this video's ended up being just a bit of a Sunday drive around the Nurburgring. A nice, relaxing Sunday drive. I think I've said on the channel before, I do find this track quite therapeutic. But not today. Definitely not been a relaxing race. Oh god, who's that? Steve? Has he got damage? He's going very slow. Yeah, he's nursing that home. In the wrong gear then. So behind us, obviously we got Stevie who just passed with damage, but other than that, it's a very big gap behind us. Don't think we have to worry about Steve catching up anytime soon, given how slow he's going. Pulled the gap back on Nate ever so slightly. If we can get, I don't know, half a second closer, then we may be able to do what he did to us on the back straight.
Gap to Jordan in front is now 1.6 seconds.
Ooh. Got to stick with him. Oh. That's not what we need.
Yellow flag.
Potentially another place. Oh, this is going to be an interesting final stretch. I'm not going to do anything stupid now and ruin both our races. I just need to make sure. Oh, he got a bit of a better carousel than us there. Still going to be well in his toe. Or maybe not. Oh, this is going to be so close. I think he's got me here. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Ah, he's defending that well.
Yellow flag.
Oh well. Good race, Nate.
Ooh, I thought you had me in that.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I didn't want to ruin both our races, though.
It's over. Good drive.
Well, I appreciate that. I managed to get through that with a 0x.
Nice, man. It's always good. Right, so, yeah, it was, where did we finish? 13th. Could have got that last place, but 13th or 12th, it's not really that. Oh, I thought I'd lost iRating then. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm not going to make you watch my in-lap on the Nurburgring. I will see you back when we look at the results. Well, there we go. So not exactly the race I had in my head at the start of that. I thought we were going to have another top 5 finish like the last one I did. But it turned out to be quite a decent race in terms of not many pile-ups. Obviously, we had quite a few freebies. People went off, which allowed us to sort of get towards the top 10. But in terms of normal Nurburgring races, that was probably the cleanest one that I've ever done in a production car challenge. So yeah, unfortunately, it backfired. Start from the pits is always a risk anyway when you're trying to sort of gain iRating and safety rating. But this time, it definitely backfired. But anyway, as it turned out, we got an all-green race. So let's look at the results now. Yeah, so we've got both green. You know, safety rating and iRating have gone up. And that's all that matters. Obviously, we're not setting any lap times that are worth shouting about. That was a fairly tame lap time, our quickest. But these kind of races, as I said from the start, it was more just we've had a bit of a hectic week. First week sticking to the new schedule in terms of sort of almost filming every day, streaming and putting out recorded content. And yeah, I just fancied ending the week with a nice chilled bit of content, and there's nothing more chilled than lapping the Nurburgring in a nice slow car like the MX-5. So yeah, guys, hopefully even if it wasn't the most exciting race, you did enjoy it. And if you do, please do like the video, because obviously that helps the channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, then please do consider doing that as well, because that will really help the channel grow and tell YouTube that, you know, maybe push our content a bit more and get a bit more exposure. Yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching, and yeah, I will see you next week for the second week in our sticking to our schedule.